Little Giant Boxing.
Yo, hold on. I gotta get this drip right here.
Yeah.
You got a hard fit. Talk about that hat is lovely right there. Make boxing great again.
You know it.
You got Tweety.
Yeah, vintage.
You got the jewelry.
Yes.
See the
Boom,
watch.
boom.
I want to see that ring belt.
Oh man, me too, right? I got it back at home with my mom's. My mom has all my stuff. For sure, man.
First and foremost, how was those tacos?
Tacos are great, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never seen you eat fast food. This is the first time I think since you've gone pro.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, we've been good on weight. We've been very well, so I think, you know. And then right before hitting the gym, why not, you know? See, we get to work with the icon, the one and only Freddie Roach. That'll be awesome. Get some mitt work with him today.
Anything happened with the update with Richard Hitchenson's?
So yeah. Right now, we're in talks. We're close to finalizing something, and I look forward to announcing it very soon, along with His Excellency, you know, Turki Alalshikh, Ring Magazine, and Top Rank, and I think Matchroom. Yeah.
Respectfully, I don't think there's anyone that has shown much more love to Ring Magazine than yourself, so it's only right.
Well, I mean, it's the most prestigious belt. Regardless, you know, I admire the WBO belt. You know, I'm their champion, their super world champion. You know, and it's great to be back on top on that level. You know, but at the end of it all, when it comes to it, the true essence is the Ring Magazine. It started in 1922, and the first winner to achieve that award was in 1923, Jack Dempsey.
Damn. All the history, you gotta love it. What do you think about Tank versus obviously?
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. You know, they grew up nearby in DC, and I think overall, you know, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean like he get him out of there anytime?
I think he will. But I think Roach, you know, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. I mean, they used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So, you know, I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize, Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
You know, and I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out.
Ryan Garcia versus Rollie looks like that's being
finalized.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think right now they're probably going to announce a lot of fights to be finalized. That's my opinion on that. However, I think that it's a great matchup. I think it's a good storyline for Rollie as well. And I think they're going to fight at 47.
Yeah. Rollie's a big dude. Obviously, he has that power. Ryan has that right hook.
Yep.
So, who do you got?
When was the last time Rolando fought with Rollie? Was it with Pitbull? I got Ryan Garcia.
Why?
Yeah, I just think that from that fight and since then, he hasn't been fighting for that long of a period, and then being stopped the way he was. I think he might be changing trainers, or he might still be with Salas, but even then, but I think it's gonna be a great matchup. I think Ryan needs to be careful with Rollie's punching power, because Rollie still got power, man, and definitely could do something to Ryan with those shots.
Talk about the beautiful things Turki Alalshikh is doing.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Well, Turki Alalshikh, you know, he's doing what he needs to do for the sport of boxing. Now he got Canelo as a, I think, 4-fight deal.
Yeah.
So those are amazing things overall, and I think that just seeing everyone come together. They got plans for Canelo. They got plans for Haney, Garcia, myself. You know, the list goes on and on. Bevo, Beterbiev, Shakur. I mean, it's so much that is happening, and under one umbrella, I think that's gonna be really nice to see how it fluctuates and how it marinates throughout the years.
Tio, is it safe to say that you are gonna get those big fights with Turki? I mean, he loves those big fights.
I wouldn't be. I'm very optimistic about these things, and I think that with his type of ideas, I think it makes sense, and then whatever makes sense makes money. So.
Out of everybody in that roster, who's that dream fight that Tio wants? Because you fought already.
Me, I would like Crawford, but I'm not gonna get Crawford. So obviously their intentions are for Canelo and Crawford. So who else did I got? At this point, I just want to beat the guys they put me up with. You know, whether it's the Garcias, the Haneys, the Boots Ennis, Staniosis, whoever it be. Looking forward to it. Looking to collect more world titles along that journey, and just making boxing great again.
Canelo versus Crawford in September if he gets past Williams School.
Yes.
What do you think, Tio?
I think it's all lining up towards that avenue, so that way, you know, there's an opportunity there for Crawford as well to become a 3-time undisputed world champion. So I don't see why not. If it makes sense, like I said before, it'll make it. Everybody will come to together in terms and make the fight happen. So
I don't know if you saw Crawford. He's big. He's at 186 right now. So
yeah, but you just never know. That could be his weight, maybe not his weight. You know what I mean? Anybody could just post on the scale. You know what I mean? So I can't really say it is true. You know, sometimes a lot of these things are just more like to buzz the boxing community.
a lot of smoke and mirrors in the game, right?
That is true, very true. Yeah, you can't really believe everything nowadays, and there's so many different reports on different things. I mean, even the Benavidez Morel pay-per-view buys. I don't know who's telling what the truth and whatnot. So
I mean, consider the source, right?
yeah, like when are we gonna get a direct source to tell us what the real facts and numbers are? You know, we need at least that to make boxing great again. So that
Factual, like
we need factual stuff, not just something to put out there.
hearsay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem. That's one of the biggest issues right now. Everybody don't care if it's real or not. They just want to put it out there first.
Do you think Crawford's gonna be too small for Canelo? Like to give him a fight?
Well, as long as Canelo fights somewhere in that weight class, maybe 160, see how that works out. I think that we'll get to see from there. You know, I seen him at 154. Although he hasn't fought for that time span since the Spence fight, I noticed that his legs are too old. That's what I saw.
You see it? Like you
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
like
His movement from the waist up are good. It's still on point, but his legs. And if you don't got legs in the sport, I mean, look at Manny Pacquiao, one of the best, arguably, he's a legend, man. One of the most iconic fighters that we've ever seen and conquered decades of eras. And when he lost his legs, we saw a lot of losses in him. So
you know more than me, but they say that obviously fighters, the first thing to go is the legs.
yeah, I think that it has a lot to do with activity. You know, I think that's another thing. You know, or doing too much activity. You know, and plus old age. You know, Crawford's 37, 30. I don't know what is it? Yeah, you old as fuck, Crawford. And I think that also plays a role for sure.
Lastly, just a few more questions. Haney versus obviously Jose Ramirez. It looks like that's going to be the co-main to
What a fight!
Rollie.
What a fight! I don't know, man. I don't like it. I think it should have been me and Haney or something like that. But the build-up is for Haney and Garcia eventually, and potentially, as long as they beat the fighters that they lined up with. But we see what it is. You know, the Haney's haven't fought in over a year. It's about to be. And yeah, definitely looking forward to see what these guys come into, what they've learned, see if they learned how to block the hook and stuff like that, and go from there. I think he outboxes Jose Ramirez.
Any message to Boots if he's watching? I know you want to rumble with him.
Well, I'll be there April. I'll see you fight, perform. You know what I mean? And best of luck to you and to Staniosis. May the best man win. You guys are fighting for the Lino, and that's what I'm all about. It's the Linos, baby. So.
Lastly, Teo, I need a message to the fans that obviously love, support you, team takeover.
Let's go, man. Hey, listen, to everybody, thank you so much for the love and support. Teofimo Lopez, the takeover, two-time Lino world champion, the king of the division at junior welterweight. So stay tuned. We got big news coming very soon. And don't worry, guys. We're going to make boxing great again because the takeover is here, and he's not going to go anywhere. Fights are near. And yeah, you guys can follow me on all my social media platforms at Teofimo Lopez.
Let's go.